Hi everyone, very good evening and welcome back to Geeks for Geeks practice. Please give me a +1 in the chat if my voice is clearly audible to everyone and everything is working fine. Then I'll share my screen and we'll discuss the problem for today. The problem is quite easy and it's based on the concept of sliding windows. So hi Rishit and hi Naikaj. So all of you can give me a +1 in the chat and you can hit the like button, guys, if everything is working fine, and let me share my screen as well. Okay, so I hope that the screen is getting shared with all of you. Let us start discussing the problem now. Okay, so I hope that the screen is properly visible. Let me check the audio. Okay, so I hope that the all right, so everything is working fine. Hi Ramkar. So all of you can hit the like button, guys, so that I can understand that everything is fine for all of you as well. Okay, now what does this problem say? So it the problem name is it Fibonacci? So basically, you know about Fibonacci sequence, right? You know about Fibonacci series. Normally, Fibonacci series is what? Let's say the first term is zero, then the next term is one, then the next term is the sum of the previous two terms. So this term will be one. Then the next term will be the sum of the previous two terms, and that is one plus two. So this will be two. Then the next term will be the sum of the previous two terms, right? So it will be nothing but one plus two, that is three. Then the next term will be the sum of the previous two, so it will be five. Then the next term will be the sum of the previous two, so it will be what? It will be nothing but 8. Then the next term will be the sum of the previous two, that will be nothing but 13. Is that clear? The Fibonacci series is clear to everyone, right? Is this part clear to everyone? Please let me know, guys. Right, this particular series is clear, the Fibonacci series. Then the problem says that you, like, see, basically in this, can I say that you have to always take two previous elements, right? Yes or no? Right, are you getting my point? For generating the new element, right? For generating the new element, let's say this is the new element for the series that you are generating, right? So for generating the new element, can I say that you take the previous two elements? Yes, agree with me? Please write 2 in the chat if you agree with me on the same. For generating the new element, you take the sum of the previous two elements. Now what you have to do here is, you will be given this particular series, right? This is a new kind of series. Now he, like, so in this case, geeks is defining this geeky numbers, right? Now what do we mean by this geeky number? So let's take the example that has been given. So let's say n is equal to 5. Okay, so in this case, let us say that they have given you this array. What kind of array they have given? Let's say they have given you the array, and the array looks like this. Let's say you have 0, okay, then you have 1, and then you have 2. All right, and what you have is, you have the k value. So let's say the k value has been given to us, okay, and the k value is nothing but 3. Okay, so basically here you are, here the new element, okay, here in this case what will happen? Here the new element, okay, here the new element that I will make in this series will be the sum of the previous three elements. Okay, in this case, in this new series, you will be given this array which is of size k, obviously. So the new element in this in the Geeks for Geeks community, this new element will be nothing but the sum of the previous three elements, because the k value is 3. Is that clear? Please write yes in the chat. In this case, you can understand that in case of a Fibonacci number, right? In case of a Fibonacci number, you can understand that the k value was nothing but 2, because the new element was nothing but the sum of the previous two elements, right? So you can understand that, let's say the k parameter was 2. Here in this particular example, what they are doing is, they are saying that, okay, when you have to make the new element, then you have to take the sum of the previous three elements. Is that clear? Please write yes in the chat, or 3 in the chat if that is clear. So please hit the like button if you are clear with this understanding, right? So this is what k indicates. K indicates the previous elements that you have to take. Okay, is it clear to others as well? All right, great. Please make sure to hit the like button if you haven't. So what will happen here is you have been given the n value. Okay, so n value, let's say, is 5. So you have to find the fifth element of the series. So before that, you will generate this particular element, right? So this particular element will be what? The sum of the previous three. So the sum of these elements. Now what is this? This comes out to be nothing but 3. Okay, after that, what will happen is, after that, this new element will be the sum of the previous three. So these elements, right? And it will be nothing but 6, right? So after this, if you will observe, so basically, what is the fifth element? The fifth element is nothing but this, right? This particular element is the fifth element, right, of the series. So that is why the answer is 6. Is that clear to everyone? Is that clear to everyone? Right? Is that clear to everyone? This much part is clear. If you are clear till now, guys, please hit the like button. Okay, this much part is clear, how we generated. Okay, now after this particular thing, you have to observe one more, observe one more detail here, right? Let's say that if I have to find this particular thing, right? So in this case, what can I possibly do? So I have to see, if I will do it using a brute force way, na, if I will generate the numbers in a brute force manner, right? So it will take order of n time. Okay, sorry, order of n square time if I will use a brute force manner. So it will take a lot of time for us to generate, because see, if you have to generate, let's say, if you have to generate this new element, right? So in that case, if you will run a loop and you will find the sum of all these elements, right? You will run a loop, okay, and you will find the sum of these elements. then in that case what will happen is this particular thing will be 3. Okay, after that, for the next element, right, let's say you have to generate the next element that is at this position, then you have to again take the sum of these elements, right? Then the sum will come out to be 6 here, right? So in that case, what will happen is, in this case what will happen is, can I say that I am iterating through the whole array, no? For generating every time the new element, I am iterating through the whole array. Agree with me? Please write yes. So for one element, okay, for generating one new element, I am iterating almost order of k times, right? Basically I'm iterating through k previous elements, right? And taking the sum of them. So if there are n elements, right, if there are n elements, if I'm generating it for n elements, so it will be like order of n into k, no? So it's kind of n square kind of complexity. Is that clear to everyone? Please give me a +1 if everyone is clear with this, that why this approach is going to take n square time. So please give me a +1. It's kind of n square in nature, right? If the k value is, let's say, n, in that case it is going to be n square, right? So basically you can hit the like button, guys, if you have understood till now. Has everyone understood? Just let me know in the chat. I can see a lot of people are watching us, so if you have understood, you can tell me. Okay, and I can see you have not liked the video, so if you want, you can like the video as well, right? So for tackling this kind of scenario, na, where you are repetitively doing something, right? So where you are repetitively doing something, let's say, see, what you will see is, like, if you will observe now, so see, let's say you have generated till this much. So if you will see, this is the first window that you are taking the sum, okay, and the next window that you are taking the sum, like, see, this is the first window for which you are taking the sum from here till here. Now the next window for which you are taking the sum is from here till here, right? So can I say that some elements are common? Please write yes in the chat, right? There are some elements that are common, okay? So only one element is getting added for the new sum that you will be taking for generating this element. Only one element is getting added and one is getting subtracted, right? So you should use some other algorithm. Now for such kind of case, when a lot of things are in between, a lot of things will be same, and I just have to add one element on the right and I have to remove one element from the left, okay, then which algorithm comes to your mind? Anyone would like to comment down which algorithm comes to your mind? If you will observe, guys, can you tell me? Because see, if you will see, so normally if you had to calculate the first window sum, so this would have been the case, right? So first three elements, then after that this would have been the case, then you would have filled 6 here. So basically if you will observe, so they, like, doing that is not feasible. So there are some internal elements in between for which you don't need to calculate again and again, right? So that is why you will just add one element on the right and subtract one on the left. And for this, the sliding window concept comes to my mind, correct? So for this approach, for this concept, what we can use is, we can use the sliding window concept. Is that clear? Please write yes in the chat. Okay, I hope others are also clear with it. Is everyone clear? So for solving this problem, what I can do is, I can use the sliding window concept here. Okay, that is what we can do. Now if we have to do this particular thing now, so see, what, like, if I have to do this particular thing, so what will I say? I'll simply say that, okay, let's say that if this is the example that has been given, so basically let's say the k value is 3 in this particular example, right? So I have to generate this new number, right? I have to generate this new number. So can I say that for generating the very first number, I have to take the sum of all these elements? Agree with me, everyone? Yes or no? I have to take the sum of the first k elements, then I'll be able to generate this very first number of, agree with me? Yes or no? Clear with this, guys? For generating the very first new number in this series, right? For generate, let's say k numbers are given. So for generating this new number, I have to take the sum of the first window. Agree with me? Okay, Rag also agrees with me. Great. So now what I will do here is, first of all, what I will do is, if you are not clear at anything, you can stop me at any point of time, right? So see, what I will do here is, first of all, I will take a variable, let's say, as long sum. Okay, long sum. Initially it will be marked as 0, and then I will take the sum of the first window. So what I will do is, I'll say that, okay, I starts from 0, okay, I is lesser than k, then I will do an I plus plus here, right? And what we will do is, we'll do sum plus is equal to this particular thing, the array that is nothing but geek num array, okay, geek num of I, right? So I'll take the sum of that. Is that clear to everyone? Is that clear to everyone, guys? This point is clear. So basically what will happen is, my sum variable, okay, my sum variable that is there, it will now contain the sum as nothing but 3 here, okay, because the sum of these elements is 3, okay. Then after that, what I will do is, like, see, this is what, this is the kth element, right? So now I will run a loop, okay, and I'll insert. So what I will do is, now see, I have to, like, this is the index k, so I have to run till n, right? So I have to run from k till n, because see, this index was what, 0, this index was 1, this index was, let's say, 2, this index was this will be k, obviously k is 3, right? So so on and so forth, I have to run till n, right? So lesser than n, basically 0 based indexing. So what I will be doing is, I'll be running a loop from k till the end. Is that clear? Because I have to now insert the kth element, okay, one by one I'll be developing now. So I'll push this sum, right, push this particular value as the kth, and then I'll proceed further. Is that clear to everyone, guys? So what I will do here is basically I'll start the loop. So for, let's say, int, okay, let's say what will happen, I will take a right pointer. Okay, let's say that I'll take a right pointer. Basically right pointer will be indicating this particular position. Give me a second, I will erase it and let you know. Is it clear till now to everyone? Guys, if you are clear till now, please hit the like button. Okay, so I feel a lot of people are clear with this, right? So see, what will happen is now I need to push the element here. Okay, so I'll keep my right pointer here. Okay, because see, if you have been given k value, so this is what, 0, index 1, 2, and this is k. Basically k is equal to 3. So here I want to insert now. So my right pointer will be at k. Please write k in the chat. Okay, right pointer will start from where? It will start from k. Please write k in the chat. Okay, because this is the element that I want to insert first of all. This is the element that I want to generate in the series. Is that clear? The very first element. Is that clear to everyone? Is that clear to everyone? So I'll have a right pointer that will be pointing here. So basically right pointer initially will point at the position, let's say k, okay, and I will generate all the numbers, right? So k will be lesser than n. Okay, k will be lesser than n, and then what I will do is I will do a k plus plus right here. Okay, so I'll generate for all the numbers, right? Is that clear? I hope that this point is clear to everyone. Okay, so I'll do right plus plus, sorry. So I'll do right plus plus, right pointer plus plus. So the right pointer will keep on increasing by 1 every time. Okay, now what we will do is, can I say that what is the element here? Can you tell me, guys? Normally, now what is the new element here? I have to push this new element. So can I say that this current sum is the new element? Agree with me? Current sum is the new element. Agree with me? Current sum. Like if I will take this variable as the current sum, right? Instead of writing this, let's use this as current sum. Okay, so that the readability is better. So let's write this as current sum as well. Okay. Okay. So see, basically now this current sum is the new element. Agree with me, everyone? Now see, this is the current sum. Correct. This particular value is the current sum, right? And it is the new element, right? So you will push it. Okay, you will push it. So current, let me use a different color. Okay, so current sum, right? So basically you will push 3 here. Please write push in the chat. Now you will push this particular value here. So you will push this 3 here. Okay, so that is what you will do. So what you will do is you will say that, okay, let's say that in this array, that is geek num. Okay, let me use this. So in this geek num, what you will do is you will push this particular sum, right? So geek num dot push back, right? In this array, you will simply push back what? You will simply push back this particular current sum. That is the current number, right? Or let's say, in fact, I should write it as new number, right? So let's say that if I will write it, this is the new number that you have generated. So obviously, long, the new element, right? The new element, ELEMENT, new element is what? The current sum that you have made, it is the new element, correct? The current sum that you have made, it is the new element. Agree with me, everyone, or not? This is the new element, right? This is the new element. This guy is the new element. So basically, let's mark the current new element here. Okay, what I will do is I'll say that, okay, the new element will get updated to this current sum. So the new element will be what? The new element is going to be equal to this current sum. So it will be 3. All right. And then after this, I will insert it. So I'll say that, okay, let's insert this much, this guy into the array. Is that clear to everyone till now? Is that clear to everyone, guys? Till now, does it make some sense? Please write yes in the chat and hit the like button if you're clear till now. Are you clear? Okay, Rag is saying clear. What about others? Others are also clear till now, right? This much point is clear to everyone. I hope that is the case. Okay, now once this has been done, right? Once this part has been done, so what will you do? Now, can I say that you will update the sum? See, basically your current sum is storing what? If you will see here, okay, so your right pointer is currently standing here. All right, and you will see current sum is what? Current sum is the sum of these elements. Agree with me, everyone. The current sum is this. Now, can I say that I need to add this element? I need to add this right element to the current sum. Okay, and I need to add this right element to the current sum. Okay, so I need to add this new element to the current sum. Are you getting my point? I need to, this new element that is there, that I have generated, I will add it to the current sum. Okay, because now I want to consider the sum of these 3 elements, right? These 3 elements, right? So what I will do is I'll add this particular in the current sum. What I will do is now I will say that, okay, since the current sum is 3, okay, so the current sum is equal to what? Now I will say that, okay, in the current sum, whatever the current sum was, okay, I will add this particular new element to it. Okay, new element will be added, and at the same time, simultaneously, I'll subtract the left element. Okay, so I'll subtract this particular element. Are you agreeing with me, everyone? Because I have to consider the window of size 3 only, right? So I'll consider this particular red window, that I'm drawing, correct? This particular window, this particular yellow window that I'm drawing, right? I have to consider this window. So basically, I'll add this particular element. So current sum is storing this whole sum, right? So I will do what? I will add this element. So in that case, my window will become this much. But I have to consider the window size 3 only. So I will subtract the left element. Is that clear? So what I will do is I'll have a left pointer also, and then I will subtract the left element. So minus, this particular thing minus array of left. Is that clear? So I'll subtract the left element also. Instead of pushing back, we can store. Yes, you can do that also. I think that is also fine. No worries. Right, so is that clear? So this is what we will do. Now after this, what will you do? See, you will say that okay, sum, like you will say that okay, current sum, okay, current sum plus is equal to what? Current sum plus is equal to the new element, okay, because the new element will get added, one right element will get added. That is what we do in sliding window. And other than this, what will happen is current sum minus is equal to, so what we will subtract is, we will subtract nothing but the left element. Okay, so let's take a left pointer here. So let's say that int left pointer initially will point to 0. Okay, and then what we will do is we'll say that okay, we'll subtract. So we'll say that okay, let's subtract geek num of this particular thing. Let's subtract geek num of this particular left element. So basically, let's subtract this left element, and then once we do that, so what will happen in future? What will happen? Basically, now the current sum will become what? If you will observe, so current sum was 3. Okay, now if the current sum was 3 and the left was pointing here, so what will happen? Now the current sum will come out to be what? It will be nothing but 3 plus. Sorry, it was already 3. Now 3 plus 3 minus 0. So the current sum will now become 6. Okay, now the current sum will become 6. So obviously the left pointer should now move forward. So left will come here. Okay, and now because this is the scenario, this is the window that I'm having now. So now I will do what? I will insert the new element. So here I will insert the new element. So what is the new element? The new element is nothing but the current sum. So I will say that okay, new element is equal to nothing but the current sum. So new element will be 6. So that will be pushed here. Okay, and once I'm able to push it, then again I'll repeat the same process. So the current window is considering this much sum, right? So current sum is this much. So what I will do is in the current sum, now I will add this particular element, new element. Okay, so this is the new element, right? So again I will do what? I will add this new element. So I'll add 6, and now I'll subtract the left element. So this is the left index. So I will subtract this. So I'll subtract 1. So is that clear? So now this much window is what I'm considering. So this is the window, right? Now this will be the new window that I'll be considering, and the sum of this window is what? 6 plus 6 minus 1. So that is going to be like, is that clear to everyone? Guys, make sense? So now the sum will be here 11. No? 6 plus 6 minus 1, 11. Okay, so every time I'll keep on doing this, and in the end the last number that is there, that is what I will return now. So I will return what? I will return geek num of n minus 1, because I have to return the last number. So it is 0 based indexing, so I'll return n minus 1. Is that clear, Naikaj? Is that clear to other people as well? Guys, please let me know in the comments. Is it clear to Naikaj and Rishit, everyone? Does it make some sense? Basically, what you will do, the new number that you have is what? The current sum, right? The current sum that you have generated for the window, that the new number that you will be having is the sum of the k window size. Okay, then you will push it into this array. Okay, and after that you will do what? You will after that you will update your window. So you will add the rightmost element, and you will subtract the leftmost element. And also one more thing, you will do left plus plus. So your left will move by 1. Okay, is that clear? Now let's try and compile it to see if it works or not. Okay, so it says k was not declared. So let's declare k as larger than 1. Okay, now let's see what happens. Current sum. So I think I should take capital from here, right? Now let's try and compile. Okay, so it says geek sum was not declared. Geek num, it is geek num, I think, right? Let's see how it goes. Okay. So yeah, I should write right. Sorry, very sorry. I should write here. Right pointer is lesser than n. No? Sorry. Yeah, now it should get compiled. Let's see what happens. It works on the samples. Let's try and submit it to see if it gets accepted. Okay, it says submission limit exhausted. Refresh this tab. Okay, let's try and submit it now. Okay. Let's try and submit it again. All right, so it gets accepted. So is this problem clear to everyone, guys? Is it clear how the window is getting generated and every time the new numbers are getting formed? So basically this is the last number, so this will be the n minus 1th number. Na? Is that clear to Rishit, Rag? Is it clear to Ram, Pukar, Rao? Is it clear to other people? Is it clear to Vanchika? Is it clear to other people? If yes, then please hit the like button. If you are clear with this approach, so basically we have used nothing but the sliding window approach, right? So by using the sliding window approach, right, we were able to solve this problem. And basically you can understand that the time complexity of this approach will be nothing but order of n. If everyone has understood till now, right, so please make sure to hit the like button, guys. Okay, please make sure to hit the like button if you have understood this approach, right? So basically what you do in the current sum, as I said, in the current sum you will add the right element, the new element, right, that you have generated. Okay, so the new element that you have generated, you will add it. And other thing that you will do is, in the current sum, what you will do is you'll subtract the left element. So you'll subtract the left element. That is what you did. Is that clear? If you're clear till now, please hit the like button and let me know if there's any issues. Everyone understood it, guys? Yes or no? Okay, I think Rishit has understood it. Ram Kumar has understood it. Okay. Rag has also understood it. Okay, great. So please hit the like button, guys, and I'm just waiting for 30 seconds. If you have any other doubts, please let me know. But in the meantime, I have to give the link also for the submission. So let me do that as well. Let's generate the link for this code. Just a second. Let's generate the link. Okay, so this is the link. I will paste it in the chat. All right. So I hope that this problem is clear to everyone. So this was it for the problem of the day for Friday, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you with another problem of the day on Monday night. Till then, good night. Take care and make sure to keep coding, keep solving the problem of the day every day. Be consistent and make sure to practice every day, which for whichever company you are preparing. Thank you and good night. Take care, guys.